Cool.
We're going. We're live. We're live. We're live.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, right.
Hello, whoever's out there.
3 people.
Yeah.
One thumb. Why we
like
need 3 thumbs? Come on.
Come and say hello. It is an extremely blustery day here in West Yorkshire.
Says Winnie the Pooh.
We've been out to the garden centre.
Yes.
And
we have bought posh mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I say we.
That's all what you did there.
I know, but that's normally what you do at Morrison's, isn't it? Put things in the basket and somebody pays. Aye.
It's the team, isn't it?
The team buying. So, and you got 3 tomato plants and they're 26 quid.
And some perennials.
Hardy.
Mm-hmm. There you go. You see, you've learnt some stuff. Come on, guys. We're talking drivel. If you want to improve the level over here, you're going to have to give us the level of the drivel. You're going to have to give us some stimulus.
I'm sure Dan Kay did a monologue about that. You would know that, wouldn't you? The level of the drivel.
Oh, Danny Kay, yeah.
Oh, Danny Kay.
You said Dan Kay, and I just assumed it was somebody we knew. Oh, hello, Joan.
Good morning, afternoon, Joan.
We weren't quite sure when to start because
we don't know what time it is.
The mobile phone is like 4 minutes ahead of the computer, so goodness knows what's happening.
Well, I think the phone is right because it gets its time from the network, and but I would have thought the computer would do as that. Also,
the clocks have gone forward in the UK this morning.
We're all discombobulated. Hey,
oh, look
Aurel
at this.
Young.
How are you doing, Aurel? Talk to us.
He can't talk to us.
He can.
Type stuff.
Yeah. Are you going to get pedantic?
Why not? Oh, Jaden.
Hi,
so,
Jaden.
1201. Where are you? Many far away.
Okay.
Aurel, what's up? Well, pretty much everything, really, isn't it?
No, what's up in England
what's that?
Is what's the matter.
Yeah,
but
hello.
What's up everywhere else is what's going on.
Yeah, we're here. We're still live.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I've worked that one out.
Okay. All right. So it's midnight in Australia.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
It's a funny old planet.
See, drivel. Help us.
I'm thinking it's going to be a drivelicious episode this time because I haven't thought of anything to say if we have an emergency silence.
Yeah.
I don't
There's no
actually
good
know if
counting on
I've
me.
got anything to say, except it's our wedding anniversary tomorrow, but you know that already because you follow me on Facebook and Instagram and that. So maybe
35 years tomorrow.
I'm only 40. I don't know how that happened. Greetings to Germany. Aloha.
Okay. That's totally going to work. Right.
Good
so who's
time.
Here? So Joan and Tamara from the States. We know you're in the States as well, Aurel, but you know.
Thanks, Joan.
Okay. Jaden's in from Canberra. Are you going to? We're just doing an hour and a half today, Jaden, so you don't have to prop your chin up for too long. So actually, our neighbours had a very happy late night last night. Not a party, because you can't, but they just had music playing and were chatting and laughing. I know, because I was in bed listening. But do you know what? We've got new neighbours and they're lovely. It's one thing you learn during lockdown is the blessing of your neighbours.
Especially when they come out and dig the garden and you can jump on them and talk at them and make tea and give them a biscuit.
Yeah.
I could rephrase some of that, but
you could, yes.
Aurel, on Instagram, I don't do a lot on Instagram, to be honest. I don't really understand it because I'm old and stupid. Oklahoma.
Yeah. Hello, Phil. Hey up, Neil.
Neil the pie man.
chicken leek and mushroom pie today for us. Oh, right.
Oh, lovely.
Hello. We had the leek and mushroom without the chicken the other day because we had a sneaky visitor who's a vegetarian.
Oh, right, yeah.
So,
Sneaky.
hello, Monsieur Fayard.
From Malaysia, what do those icons mean? Are they like little Wi-Fi?
I think they're happy smiling.
Helmets.
Yeah, happy smiling faces.
Right.
So,
Mm-hmm.
right. Hello, Nathaniel.
Yeah. I can't ever remember if you're Nat or Nate or
Mr.
if
Evans.
we have to say Nathaniel or Mr. Evans.
Mr. Evans.
Mr. Evans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's
So.
have a look. A serious salamander can come back anytime.
Serious salamander is man crush person.
Oh,
And lovely wife.
that's all right. It's KeefCooks.
Another
Joanne.
Aussie. So is it midnight for you, Joanne? Ish, as well.
Yeah.
We should have.
All we know is Australia's big.
We should have lots of clocks, like they used to in newsrooms and
Oh,
things.
crikey. No, I don't do time at the best of time, but I tell you what, at the moment, completely hopeless. I find that when I'm on shift and on the clock, I know what time it is. I may not be
No, you
entirely
don't.
sure what day it is, but I know what time it is. But take me off the computer and I lost an entire day because I don't know what I thought Friday was, but it didn't have a number. Let's put it that way. So
Why?
I don't know. I think
She'd lost a week actually because she didn't realise it was our wedding anniversary tomorrow. She thought it was a week away.
But that was Friday that threw me, you see, because I actually just had a day off on Friday, and
yeah.
I
Anyway,
don't know what's going on.
Okay, Neil Pye. Yes, we put the clocks forward, and I'm discombobulated because I've lost an hour. Where is it? There.
I think Joanne's got it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, hi, Nikki and Mickey.
Mickey Mario
There we
Kart.
go.
Yes, we're both here. Oh yeah, because you were poorly last time, weren't you?
Oh,
With
okay.
Well,
Oh, was that when I'd had my jab and gone funny?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we don't talk about that.
No.
Uh,
not bad. Just tired.
exhausted. Yeah.
So,
Joanne from Middlesbrough. Oh, Palmo land. Yeah. Hey, Palmos are getting they're spreading. They're taking over the nation.
I think.
Expect. Well,
sometimes things.
no,
things come up.
our son in London, he says, "Dad, have you made a Palmo?" But only because he's got a new girlfriend and she's from the northeast, which is like Palmo land. But that's too much information.
Nikki, thank you. Thank you for that. I feel supported.
Lost a whole year. Oh, heck. Jaden, Barry's tea. Is that Welsh?
Well, it's not Yorkshire. I don't know. Have you done chicken a la king?
No, I haven't.
Why is it lacking when kings
Looking.
are blokes?
Lacking. No, it's lacking a C. Lacking a C. Lacking
Yes.
a C.
Yes.
It's funny.
Yes. It's going to get better.
Well, chicken a la king. I'll make a note. I haven't done it, and I'm not even sure what it is. So yeah. Nikki. No, we both had the jab on the same day. I was absolutely 100% fine.
And I was just exhausted. That was all. And yeah, my boss, she was saying her mother had the jab and was fine, and her mother-in-law she had it and she was floored for a week, and she's a vigorous lady.
Aye.
Vigor. Do you remember Vigor?
I used to have some, yeah.
Actually, I think it's a brand of disinfectant. I'm sure I've seen that.
Jaden, thank you. Happy anniversary. Thank you.
Barry's tea's Irish.
Neil, the whiskey diet. Well, yeah. Barry's tea is Irish. I knew that.
I know that because Jaden
I didn't really know that. I thought it was.
Okay.
But there you go.
But they grow. They've got tea plant. You've got tea plantations in Australia, haven't you?
I don't know.
Well, some of it's subtropical. So, does Australia grow tea? Just curious. Spinach pasta.
Is that you thinking Jaden's Australian?
Jaden's in Australia. That's why.
Oh, in Canberra, yes. Okay, all right. No, I don't think they grow tea in Australia because they don't get enough rain.
Look.
Okay.
Serious salamander, stuffing of a chicken pot pie. No, it depends on where you are.
What?
Oh, hello, I am Varg. Sorry, I've just deafened my husband.
Salamander, the stuffing of a chicken pot pie. Okay, that
Chicken
sounds easy.
king. Yeah.
So where's the king bit come in? I've done coronation
That means
chicken.
the queen was out, so he didn't do pastry.
Yeah, Varg, Wolf. Joanne. 3 what? What?
Days.
Oh. Paul Gadd. I've done the odd Thai dish, but I'm not an expert. I love this stuff, but I just for some reason we never have like Thai takeaways or anything now, so I don't know. Yeah, yeah.
See, there you go. Tea plantations in Queensland. So,
right.
Right. Oh yeah, the Sydney floods. Yes.
Yeah. Salamander. It's time in the UK is 2:10 right now. Oh, favorite cook on TV with your coffee. I wonder who that was. And
we've been watching
Sydney floods. I have. I don't understand how it happened, but yeah.
Unexpected rain. There you go. It's one of those things, isn't it? When you're not, you don't usually get it.
Yeah.
We're going to...
Okay. And
what was I going to say? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, not relevant, but there's a part of East Yorkshire called Holderness, which is reclaimed land, basically. It's where my sister lives. And just north of where she lives is a cliff, a low cliff that's basically eroding quite quickly. And they've just worked out when the last bit of that goes, the whole of Holderness will be flooded right the way across the River Humber, except for Withensea and some little towns around there which are slightly above sea level, like about a foot above sea level. So it's it's going to happen because the government aren't going to spend a penny on flood defences, especially for backwater, literally, like East Yorkshire. Sorry to all East Yorkshireans there, but it's the truth. Pie floaters. Oh yeah, well I came across pie floaters in Terry Pratchett novel, The Last Continent, which is basically a parody of Australia, an alternative history of Australia, and it's very interesting. But I don't know if any of you follow or read Terry Pratchett, but there's this character called CMOT Dibbler who sells pies, really bad pies.
Cut my own throat, Dibbler. I remembered.
Yes.
And
in any of the foreign locations where Pratchett would set a book, there's always an equivalent of Dibbler. So there's in Discworld's version of China, there's a character called Disembowel Myself Honorably Dibbler, and things like that. Anyway, so in The Last Continent, there's the Fair Go Dibbler sells pie floaters. So there you go.
Serious salamander, really?
Of course I'm not, for God's sake. I mean, no, really.
It's one of those. I don't know, guys. Have any of you had that where there's something about the way you look, or something about your name, or something about your accent, where whenever you meet a new person, doesn't matter how old you are, they always ask the same question.
Well, in fact,
and the answer is usually no.
I do a naughty thing on comments because this comes up
with tedious
frequently.
regularity. Sorry, Salamander, but
so I did a video where I dressed up as Colonel Sanders, and I made KFC.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you?
Chicken.
Yeah.
And so whenever I get a comment saying you look like the Colonel, and nobody can spell Colonel, by the way.
I think he did.
No, Cole.
Oh,
okay.
Cole.
Yeah.
Right.
Normally they spell it like a nut kernel.
Oh, crikey. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm really flagging. I'm going to go make myself some really good fresh Greek coffee. And when I come back, I'll be bouncing off the wall.
Okie dokie.
Enjoy.
So what I do when I get one of those comments is I give them a link to that video, and I tell them they are whatever number they are. That since I started counting these comments, and we're round about 2,500 now. So really, she was a bit brutal there, but no, I'm not. I don't model myself on Colonel Sanders. Why would I? He's the opposite of me in pretty much every way, and it's just I happen to like this look, and I never gave it a second thought when I adopted it, because why? I don't eat KFC. It's just a nothing. It's a nothing issue, and it doesn't annoy me. I try not to let it annoy me, but I do find it a bit tedious. Joan, ice cream sodas. Yeah. I think I've once had a ball of ice cream floating in lemonade. Is that kind of it? Yeah. James Lamb. Sausage on a stick. No, you're close. He did rat on a stick for the dwarfs, but he would do sausage in a bun. And that was always spelt as this. Yeah, Joan, I haven't had a penny from KFC. James Lamb, well done. Correct spelling of Colonel. Scott Burton, am I full-time on YT? Pretty much, yeah, at the moment. I used to have some web design work and it's gone. So it's not brilliant at the moment. Paul Gadd, we all look the same except I'm bald. Lol. Okay. All right. James Lamb, and he is deceased. Yes, and he wasn't a real colonel either. He was an honorary colonel in the Confederate Army. So that's another reason why I would not want to be associated. Sirius Salamander, 2,500 out of 6 billion. No. Neil Pye, Colonel is not correct for a military rank. It is correct for a nutcase. Yeah, so yeah, maybe. Phil Insane, one tip for roast beef: don't overcook it. It doesn't take anything like as long as your mother thought. Well, my mother used to think it took hours and hours and hours. And I used to enjoy the roast shoe leather on a Sunday, but yeah, Joan, that kind of thing, maybe. Yeah, I mean, if you went to McDonald's or KFC or somebody they would whip one of those up, whipped cream and a cherry on top, but I wouldn't actually go for that anyway, because I don't really do desserts or sweet things like that. I wouldn't have a milkshake ever. So yeah. Tom Oddy, Your dad Tim is a great fan. Oh, okay. All right. Just write that down on this bit of paper, and it might make it into the database. Okay. Joan, whipped cream and a cherry on top. Yes. And James Lamb served with Yorkshire pud. Are you saying ice cream soda with Yorkshire pudding? I was actually just reading about well, in the Guardian, Jay Rayner, their food critic, reviewing Nigella Lawson's first cookbook, in which she has a recipe for Yorkshire pudding with cream and golden syrup. It sounds horrible, but at the same time, I kind of would quite like to try that. Le Colonel, what? Sorbet and vodka, no chicken. What are you on about now? Is that a cocktail? Is that a real thing? Oh, Neil, kernels of sweet corn. Yeah. Serious salamander. I have no dating advice whatsoever. I mean, you know, really, just be yourself. As long as yourself isn't, well, yeah. I don't know. Apparently, girls like people who can make them laugh. There's probably a few other things. Probably helps if you got a ton of money, but I didn't. Yeah. Oh, Mickey Mario Kart. Did I think any more about doing live stream at Cook Along? Yeah, not very much. Yeah, it's logistically. I've been having a lot of problems with the acoustics or the audio in the kitchen, so I've been trying to cure that. Yeah. Scott, when I'm not cooking for it, what music do I listen to while cooking? I generally don't. Why don't I? Do you know what? I have completely lost the music industry since it all went over to streaming services and that. I used to love collecting, vinyl and cassettes and CDs. A physical thing that you don't have to rent. That copy of that belongs to you forever. But throwing money at Apple and Spotify and all these people to rent music and knowing the paltry amount that the artists are paid, it sickens me. I'm not doing it, so. But at the same time, it's like, where do you buy CDs from? And that, I know I can buy them online, but so yeah. But in any case, Scott, what I would listen to generally is 80s and 90s stuff, and especially progressive rock. Okay, because that's the kind of guy I am, and yeah, it's. Salamander, and don't blame me if it doesn't work, because I'm wrong about many things. Le Colonel dessert thing, lemon sorbet with a vodka shot. Okay, that sounds interesting. Yeah. I like Nigella. I think she's funny. Yeah. Yeah, Joan, Pandora Radio. I think we had that in Spain, but then I think they closed it down because they couldn't get any advertisers. But it was great while they were looking. Luke, Joe, do I ever eat processed bread? Do you mean? I mean, I eat factory made bread, but generally, stuff with lots of seeds in it and that. And once or twice a week, I'll make a sourdough loaf. So yeah. Joan music makes things fun. Yes. Yeah, I don't disagree. I've just got lazy. I've just I've got a CD player somewhere, but it's like it's a boombox. It's massive. What I should do is transfer all my CDs onto digital files and stick them in my phone, and then I can squirt them at a speaker and things like that. But haven't. So yeah. Crisscross craze, I guess. Good morning. Oh, thanks. It's nice to be appreciated. Joan, Motown music makes cleaning house fun. Okay. I think Stairway to Heaven would make you enjoy hoovering the stairs, vacuuming the staircase. Salamander, Chicken a la King. I'll look at it, yeah, because that sounds like, it sounds like a classic that I should have done. So yeah, 60s and 70s. Okay. I wouldn't recommend vacuuming your dog, really. Do I ever listen to The Fall? Well, I have done, but I prefer different stuff. Amps 14, squirt them out of the speaker. I just, you know what I mean? Bluetooth it. Yeah. Darlene, hello. Luke Joe, best sandwich filler. Oh, melted cheese. Or Chris Craze. Okay, you just put the X in there to do what? Michael B. Oh, good day. All right, John. Sounds like you've got it all sorted out. What goes with what? It's like matching wine to various kinds of food. Oh, Orel. Oh, yeah. This knock on the door yesterday. Massive bunch of flowers from our baby, which we're very pleased about because he remembered. Darlene, a Victoria cake. Do you mean a Victoria sponge cake? Do you know what? I did do that about 7 years ago, and it's definitely time for a remake. Although I do find that when I make sweets, desserts, and things, they don't get good traffic because I don't know why. But I'll put that on my list anyway because I like a Victoria sponge. Neil Pye, the Dred Zeppelin version of Stairway. I've not actually come across that. Is it Scar or something? James Lamb, some outrageous curries. Some outrageous curries. All I can say is your dog is weird. But there you go. Chris Craze, well, it works. I'll probably remember that. Nigel, steak and kidney pud. Or steak and kidney with dumplings. That's interesting. I think probably the pudding. Because you get that anticipation of opening it and all the lovely filling popping out. Sandwich, bacon, roast chicken, avocado, and cream cheese mix. Goodness me, that does sound pretty fab. Yeah. Well, hang on in there. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think it would. you know, I didn't think I would last this long. But, well, I did. We did. So, yeah. Luke Joe, Jamaican curry. I did curry goat a few years ago. That was lovely. Brenda. Well, Brenda, we won't go into the ins and outs of hints and suggestions of dates that might be significant and stuff like that, because he's only a boy. And I know what I was like when I was his age. I was hopeless. So, yeah. James Lamprey, bent off steak and kidneys, still called pies. It's shocking, isn't it? Ours aren't. Well, I mean, they are, but only in small print. Because, well, yeah, it's, yeah. Dreads. Right, Neil, I've got to look that up. Dreads up. Yeah. Good story, Joan. Stairway to Heaven starts to play when you get stuck in a cemetery. Very spooky. Nigel Southworth, Carling peas, no. Are they black? Are they black peas? Yeah, not sure about that. Selma Elmer, hello in Germany. Jerry Rowan, a beef rendang. Oh, again, that's the thing. It sounds complicated. It sounds like the kind of thing you have to be an expert at to before making it in a video. Last meal before I go would be, might be fish and chips, you know, or maybe steak and kidney pie. Brenda, cheese and crackers. You forgot both of your what last year? Your wedding anniversaries. Don't know. Nigel, black peas stewed with vinegar. Yeah. No, they weren't a thing. I was in Yorkshire, and they weren't a thing in Yorkshire. I have vaguely heard of the black peas, but I've not really had them. Yeah, chicken shawarma and homemade hummus. I've done hummus again. I mean, this is looking like I'm remaking everything from, you know, 6 or 7 years ago, because those first early videos were pretty bad. But yeah, hummus. Okay. So I'm just writing down your username, 4x4, get off my land. Good grief. Nice and snappy, that. Selma Elmo, why are you from? I am from Yorkshire originally. Well, grew up in South Yorkshire, but I've lived in large parts of England, Wales, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, and Spain. Neil Pye, Highway to Hell is on a loop whenever you're on a motorway. Oh, Brenda Rigdon, you are naughty, aren't you? Forgetting all your anniversaries. Dear, oh dear. Luke Joe, American style beef hot dogs like Costco. No. Is there something special about Costco hot dogs as opposed to anybody else's? And basically, I like making sausages, but you know, a hot dog is pushing it, basically. Darlene Wright, a favourite savoury dish? Once again, fish and chips or steak and kidney pie. Luke Joe, gentleman's relish. Do you know what? I have no idea what that is. Is it like mushroom ketchup, something like that? Yeah, James. Okay, that's good. That's oh, you are going. That sounds decisive. But yeah, good choice. Jaden, make rock black. Do you know? I actually thought of trying to do that, and I looked up how it's done, and you really, you just can't make one stick. They have huge amounts of this sticky, sugary stuff, and experts who can assemble it so that the different colours do turn into lettering that you can read. That's yeah. It's a song. Dark. Neil, why? I can't imagine why they would ban a song like that. Michael B, I have not tried jelly deals. I am scared of trying jelly deals. Luke Joe, best cheddar for cheese on toast. Well, I don't know. Whatever we have, which is usually extra mature, and it'll be like Pilgrim's Choice or that other one, or supermarket own brand. We're not necessarily picky about Mousetrap. Oh, apple fritters sounds nice. Michael Solar, I've never actually had fried haggis. Is it like in batter or what? Our local chippy was going on Facebook the other day about having made a deep fried chip butty because a customer wanted it, and I I don't know. I might have a sneaky one when Mrs. isn't looking. Suleiman the Magnificent. Gentleman's relish is anchovy paste. Yeah, it would be something like that. Would have anchovies in it, I think. Umami, lots of umami. Joan, yes, I have had escargot. Well, quite often actually. I like them, like the little blighters. Not in, they're good in France. Actually, can I get them here? Don't think so. Neil, yeah, I've worked out the lyrics. I used to know a World War II song about this bloke who likes a bit of cucumber. Karen, hello. Picky about mousetrap cheese. Oh, you're kidding me, Nate. Pizza Crunch. Well, it's a good name. A deep fried pizza battered. Honestly. Yeah. Michael B, my thoughts on monosodium glutamate. I have no problem with it at all. I do know somebody who claims to suffer from the Chinese restaurant syndrome, they call it, but nobody's found any actual evidence for that existing, and I think MSG. I do have a jar full of it, but I don't really use it much. I generally would use alternatives to get umami. So like miso paste, which contains MSG, tomatoes, mushrooms, and cheese, crystallized cheese, etc. Joan, good one. Yeah, Hotel California, excellent. Luke Joe, slow cooked roast beef in oven, only if it's immersed in liquid, really, like a pot roast kind of thing. Yeah. Brenda, what you on about? You're drunk, you silly old fool. Joan, I really not heard of that symptom. Okay, Karen, you like a chicken shawarma as well? This could get complicated because the shawarmas that I've had in Dubai aren't anything like a shawarma that you could get in like a kebab shop here. So I don't know what to do with that. Suleiman the Magnificent. Favorite lasagna filling if you couldn't have traditional mince? Steak and kidney. I don't know. I don't think I would do lasagna if you couldn't have the mince. Michael, well, it's a shame how hard it is to find UK food in South America. And well, yes, no, it's a shame how hard it is to find South American food here, because there's not there's not much interchange between Europe and South America, except, well, Spain. Obviously, yeah, all right, I'm being stupid. Jim Mc, St. Patrick's Day corned beef, that was like last week. So you missed it. But anyway, yeah, I did make homemade corned beef a few years ago. It was good. Karen, Ottawa is known for its shawarma shops, also known for poutine. We watched an episode of Masterchef last night, and the contestants had to make some gussied up cheese street food, and one of them chose to do poutine, as in the cheese curds and chips and gravy, which is Canada's or parts of Canada is their go-to thing, and I've made that and it's lovely. But she also gussied it up by adding roast duck and plum sauce, which was just incredibly odd. But yeah, Karen, be interesting to see what a Dubai style shawarma is like. Yeah, as I recall, they had like chips in them, and the meat would be sliced off like a doner kebab, meat pile, and then lots of salad and a sort of tahini sauce and a garlic sauce, and wrapped in a flatbread. So I think it was actually the flatbread was probably the thing that made it most different, but also the chips in it. Yeah. Okay. Chocolate spread and cream cheese lasagna. Yeah. No. Suleiman the Magnificent. Well, effective washing up, not very much, because without the thingy, you're not going to get what's the name, are you? You're not going to get your grease coming off. Oh, Karen, you did have one with duck confit. So it's not a complete random thing that this person invented out of the blue. Jim, have I done a souffle? I think, again, this is one of the very early ones that I did like 5 or 6 years ago. So, yeah, that needs to be revisited. Because, yeah. In fact, going back to that Masterchef we just watched, somebody else did a deconstructed fish chips mushy peas, and she's from Leeds, and she really ought to know better. But so instead of doing chips, she did pomme souffle, which I've never heard of. But it's thinly sliced potato, fried first of all quite cool, and chilled, then cooled down, and then fried hotter, and it bubbles up. And you get a hollow inside, and she injected cheesy mashed potato into that hollow, which might be wonderful, but oh my god, well, the judges were not impressed by her deconstruction of pretty much our national dish. So yeah, she got kicked off. Anyway, James Lamb got to go. Okay, all right. Thanks for being around. Do appreciate it. And yeah. No, Joan. Oh no. The dog ate your chicken. We've had that happen, actually. Well, not with the dog, with the cat, and something that was left out that shouldn't have been. Joan, no duck for you. You don't like duck? Neil, poutine, yeah, not the same thing. We're talking about poutine. Yes. Yeah. Good question, Neil. Joan, what's Neil got in his drink? Yeah. Jim deconstructed cheese souffle is Welsh rabbit. Not quite. Yep. Okay. Joan, I think we got a typo in your last comment. She lives ice cubes. Where's Mrs.? She's snuck off forever. Maybe. I don't know. So, oh yeah. I'm thinking this these live streams that we started them a year ago on Sundays, and now that we're sort of easing our way out of lockdown, I don't think I'm going to be doing any more in the same way, which was the last Sunday of each month. We'll still do the occasional one when we feel like it, I think, but not the regular Sunday routine, end of the month routine, because well, if we can get out and about at weekends, then that's what we're going to do. Quite honestly, I've been I've always been quite happy to work at home and to be on my own most of the time. But for this last year, it's just got harder and harder, and really, almost had a breakdown a couple of weeks ago. I was just so fed up, lonely, and just want to see new faces and new people, and I still do. And so we're getting to a point where it's going to be possible to get out and get involved in some community things and go and see my sister in her island in East Yorkshire. And yeah, so yeah, and also get me haircut because that's the other thing. I did have a go a few months ago, but it's grown back. Now I won't have another go because it was a disaster. Yeah, guys. What is that? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just I don't want to be tied down to the last Sunday of every month. So. JC Jack Barks, corned beef rissoles. Yeah, why not? Like bubble and squeak, or like a squashed hash kind of thing, sort of. Michael B. I'm sorry, I'm keeping you sane. Oh dear. Oh, Dane Chip. Oh no, I'm gone now. Yeah. Yeah, I tell you, there's been some interesting telly programs that we've been watching while this has all been going on. And one that I really enjoy is an art show by an artist called Grayson Perry and his wife, Philippa, who's also, well, she's a psychotherapist, but she does a bit of drawing and painting and things. And so we stumbled across that. Hello, babe.
Hi, darling.
People are missing you.
I'm back.
And so, yeah, just talk about Grayson Perry's art club.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw that, he invites people to send in their own work on a certain theme each week. And so because we were late to the party, there were only 2 categories left open at that time. So I quickly started making a painting of Mrs. at work in the corner of the living room, surrounded by all her little buddhas and flowers and all the dicky birds outside in the garden and everything.
Lockdown sanity working.
And but I did it on a big board, so it's actually a lot of painting. So I've not finished it, so I've missed that deadline. And the other one was travel, so I haven't even started that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but
that work one's really coming along. You're enjoying it again, aren't you?
Might be.
He started off enjoying it, and then he realised that he was really struggling with the deadline, so he stopped enjoying it because it became work. And then, then after the deadline had passed, it's like, oh, okay, I can enjoy that now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look. Dane Chip, my name is Mrs. KeefCooks. There you go. And that's it. It's his channel, and I'm the sidekick.
She decided that she wanted to be called that, by the way. I know she has a proper name, but
he can't even remember what it is, even first thing in the morning. Let's have a look.
Ontario lockdown again. This is going to go on and on, rumble on for forever. Steve Burley, the hair, it gets to a point where it just irritates me, and this is that point. I can never do a ponytail or a man bun.
Yeah, I love it. I just love his hair, and I'm extremely jealous of his hair because it just does its thing, and it's just gorgeous. Even first thing in the morning, last thing at night, it's beautiful.
I'll get her to bag up the bits when she cuts it off.
Oh, stop. Yeah, I'm dead jealous. He's got beautiful hair.
Okay. Good question, Jaden. What makes your coffee Greek?
Oh, the Greek coffee is when it's very, very fine ground, and you do it in a little pot that's got a little spout on it. Not spout exactly, but yeah, you put the coffee and the sugar, if you're having it, and the water in that thing, and you do it on the stove top, and you just stay there and you nurture it, and it bubbles up, and you lift it off, and it put it down again, and you do that 2 or 3 times till you got lots of froth.
Right, Nigel.
And then you pour it out. Am I boring you, darling?
No, I'm just showing off my mullet.
Oh, right. It's beautiful.
For Nigel Southworth. As you know, mullets are the least cool things to have on the back of your head. So that's definitely going. Dane Chip, he's still not the Colonel.
Nah. Aya, good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple. I
And what colour have you dyed Varg then?
Yeah.
Okay, Dane Chip. I think this is addressed to you.
Yeah. It's great. It's great. He's done it. He's done it since our son was very small, because I used to childmind. Most of you know this. So I childminded when our son was small, so I could stay home with him and still earn a bit. And my beloved used to get home from his day at the office and find a house full of other people's children. So he used to go and hide in the kitchen with his Delia Smith cookbook. And that was
30 odd years ago and some more.
Yeah, it's about 30 years ago. So there you go. So yeah, Turkish coffee and Greek coffee, they're just the same. Just don't tell the Turks and don't tell the Greeks. So, but it is lovely. And I shouldn't be having this much. You're not supposed to have it in little cups, which I've got, but needs must. So yeah, I went off before because, I mean, you could see I was grumpy. And when we were little, the rule was like, if you're not fit company, go away, sort your face out, and come back. I'm back. So, silver brindle. Oh, like moi, me and Varg.
Yeah, Dane Chip, Delia really was basically how I learned to cook.
Yeah,
mostly, isn't it?
And she's ruined me for other cookbooks, because I always assume that, when they tell you to do something, there'll be a section on how to do it. And there's also the, if it went wrong, this is why, and it's like, that's why hers is a.
Yeah, I think that's influenced me a lot, because as you probably realize, I do occasionally make a mistake, and I don't try and hide it. And, I'll just fix it. And so, a few people take exception to this. They think that I should be the bloody expert and know everything and nothing ever goes wrong. And I would invite them to try and get on a cooking show set when it's happening, and watch Jamie Oliver pour the peas down the sink, or set fire to his tea towel or whatever. Because they just all edit it massively, and in fact those guys, they don't even cook the stuff. It's done by technicians, and all they're doing is presenting it and saying, here's what I made earlier, kind of thing. Rant.
Let's have a look. Yeah, Dane Chip. Yeah, we're in Yorkshire. I've got more Yorkshire since we've got here. It tends to wear off when I'm on camera, but then I kept it relaxed, and you'll notice it goes a lot Yorkshire. Arctic Frost highlights. I like it. Cakes.
Oh, actually, sorry.
Yeah, Jim Mack. Absolutely. There's going to be people either side of the border saying whether it's theirs.
Dane Chip, Yorkshire flag.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's a lovely thing. So, what's this?
Jamie Oliver puts jam in his stir-fry rice. Yeah. Jamie Oliver does quite a lot of unusual things.
Have you ever watched Ainsley Harriott? Because I know he's got a challenge. Well, look, that channel.
Not really.
Yeah, well, Dane Chip reckons actually an amazing bloke.
Okay. What?
Dane Chip's picked up on my Yorkshire. Amps said 14 or Amps 14. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the point, actually. I think that's actually the big sell for most people, that if something does go wrong, you have to sort it out so that we get something nice at the end of it. And you do, don't you? He does.
Nearly always.
Yeah. There's been the odd thing that you've had to abandon and then go with something else. Of course, you don't get that on camera. It's like there's lots of footage and, oh my goodness, what are we going to do by deadline? So, has anybody tried making that pate? It's really, really coarse and it's absolutely fabulous. But when Keith made it, he did it wrapped in bacon, but there was some left over that he did without, because there wasn't any more bacon. And without bacon, it's not a patch on the other one. Without bacon, it comes out sort of slightly watery. It's the flavor's nice, but it's not got the texture or depth of flavor of the bacon wrapped one. So,
right.
Okay, that plug. But honestly, do yourselves a favor. That is really, really nice.
Okay, Dane Chip, your parents are from Preston. I had a job in Preston for a couple of years. A long time ago.
And that's where you used to get back from. Actually, no, I was childminding down south, wasn't I? Did it
in Bristol, yeah.
Yeah,
but
didn't do it up here. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Right. Oh, serious salamander, well done.
Well,
painted and started the laundry. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I got all the ironing finished yesterday. We got a new iron and it was very pretty. And I finally got around to using it. So it's really good. I actually enjoy ironing. But the thing is, I always take my time over it, I enjoy the fabrics. I enjoy the folding and shaping and the smoothing and all of that. I just do. But of course, I'm only ironing for 2. I'm one of 7. My mother used to iron for 9 people. She wasn't so keen.
All right, Jaden, luxury. When we were kids, we used to walk 5 miles on our elbows to look at a picture of Yorkshire. Well,
to look at a picture of Yorkshire.
Oh well, we can see Ilkley Moor from here, from my window.
I'm not even wearing our hats.
Joan,
6 weeks in Preston. Yeah, actually, Alan's from Preston, isn't he? And I went to see our friend. Oh God, this is years ago. But yeah, living on the edge of the Trough of Bowland, and he's been a walker ever since. I mean, we are short and fat, but he is tall and skinny.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I mean, short's got nothing to do with it, and tall's got nothing to do with it. But Alan has been skinny as a rake his whole life. So here we are, all 64. But he actually walks, whereas we admire from a distance. Okay. No, I'm not nagging. I'm just being philosophical.
Yeah, Joan.
I'm cheered up.
Jewish chopped chicken livers. I've heard of this, but I've never.
Put that back up, would you?
No, it's just because it'll mess it up.
I wanted to see that bit.
Yeah.
Jewish chopped liver chicken livers with egg. Oh, okay.
All right.
Right. St. Patrick's Day brisket and mash.
Yes, you've got to do it.
Oh, you got to go, Jim. I suppose it's my fault for turning up late. Thanks for coming.
Michael B, our water is...
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, which is odd because everybody else's is soft around here. But ours is a little bit hard. We do get lime scale in the shower head and the kettle and eventually your brand new iron.
Yes. But I got an iron with a descaler.
Have you?
Yes.
Hey.
And it's called Amethyst. There you go. And full of gravel. We were lucky.
You were lucky. Oh, gravel. How's it called?
Right, let's have a look. Short and fat eye. Right.
Egg cringe.
Thank you.
Oh,
liver sandwich on pumpernickel with lettuce, tomato, and onion and a bit of mayo. Yeah. I'm not arguing with any of that.
Aye.
That's the water.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Karen, enjoy. Do you know what?
Yeah,
we used to get the palms on Palm Sunday coming out of Mass, and it never occurred to me that they were actually palm tree stripped down and then woven together. Until I was a grown-up and went to the Middle East. Oh dear. Anyway, enjoy and happy Easter. Okay, Kent. I just assumed that Kent would have soft water. Sorry. Northern perspective of the South. I can't explain it.
The soft South.
Where's
Pompey? Pompey is Portsmouth or Plymouth.
Hello, Sheldon. Right. Oh, here we go. Favourite meal.
Favourite meal again.
Can you remember what yours is? I keep changing my mind.
Yeah, we did this earlier. So it's fish and chips or steak kidney pie.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
I like all sorts of things.
All right. Anyway,
right.
Pompey, a new shower head every year. Yeah, it's not funny, is it? Really?
Yeah, Am's 14. We've got a glass kettle, which Keith loves, but I can see the lights going.
I know, we've got some cleaner. You could use it.
Well, could do that. It's easy just to complain.
Well, I could use it.
Hey, there you go. Right. Dane Chip,
Portsmouth. Yes, that's what I thought.
I think he's got that auto suggest or
auto cucumber. Ketamine. Okay.
Oh, I say. Banana tree. Ooh. Somebody on Masterchef had to do street food, and this person did a mix. Oh, he did.
Which one are you doing?
Well, I was going to say about the banana fritters.
Okay, do that one. I didn't talk about that
You
one.
tell him because you know what you've said already.
No, banana fritters. I didn't mention that.
All right, yeah. So, did chicken satay and followed it with deep fried banana in batter, and we were sitting there on the sofa going, and then they loved it. They all loved it. Who's that? Oh, Brandon. Thank you.
Yay.
Right. So ketamine's a horse tranquilizer. Thank you, Neil. Next time I'm feeling really stressed, I'll know what to ask for at the pharmacy. Michael B? I don't know what you said. I missed it. I'll have to go back so I can feel insulted. So we'll leave it, shall we? No, it's ages ago. Come on. Right. Tiddly pom. What we got? Oh.
All right.
Serious Salamander.
It's Brandon.
It's Brandon.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you. Let's have a look. If you descale your kettle, it leaks. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Anyway, we're never going to find out.
Well, no, I've descaled the kettle before. Not this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Brandon, we realised. Thank you. Took a while. I don't know who Dane Chip's saying well done to, but well done. Right. Ooh, got an answer for Wobbly Centaur.
Well, all right. Hot water pastry, gluten-free flour. I actually have no idea. I've never tried it. But yeah, I think it should work. It's gluten is more important in bread dough than in pastry.
It's the stretch, isn't it? In bread, as the bread rises.
It gives you the stretch.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Dane Chip, how do you donate on YouTube? There used to be a thing, an icon in near the chat box with a little
Brandon found it
thing.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you haven't got it because it's your channel. Maybe.
Well, I can't only donate to myself.
Yeah,
well,
maybe it's
fair.
Not set up that way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, hit the dollar button. Yeah, I haven't got a dollar button. No. Anyway, yeah. So,
thank you, darling.
Sheldon Phillips, we have a garden. Sometimes it has vegetables in it. Right now, it's got some rhubarb in it.
And a lot of potatoes.
They've had it, babe.
Wouldn't
Stop
know.
it. They haven't. I had a look.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Ah, right. Okay.
So I'm
right.
in the doghouse. Ugh.
That's all right. I'm just not growing potatoes anymore.
Oh,
Oh, you can grow potatoes, and then you'll know where they are. And
No,
you
I
can
can't
get them.
grow things.
That's all right. Then in that case, we go back to buying them from shop. So there you go. Oh,
free broccoli.
yeah. What was it that used to do that? Was it the Minotaur? The Hydra?
What?
What was it in Greek mythology that if you chopped its head off, the head grew back? What was that? It wasn't called broccoli. Anybody? What was it?
Medusa.
Medusa. Ah, right. Gotcha.
Yes.
Thank you, Wobbly Centaur.
Yeah, just back to this very important point about where's the dollar sign. I haven't got one. I've got a smiley face icon. But not. No.
Mr. Evans, have you tried growing companion plants around it so that the aphids will go for them? We had a riot of nasturtiums last year. Keith got utterly sick of them, but we're going to have another riot this year because they all seeded and all dropped away. But it really works. You've got so many flowers there that the aphids kind of going, these are easy. I shan't bother with the potatoes. You can hear them saying that if you listen carefully. Right. So Medusa was a Gorgon, and then there was the Hydra, but the Hydra had multiple heads. Yeah, okay, we've got a general agreement there. Majority are going for that. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, Medusa's trick was if you came anywhere near her swinging a sword, she just looked at you and you turned to stone.
Yeah.
Good trick if you can do it. All right. 7 more. All right. Okay. French marigolds. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you sorting this out?
Well, yeah, I want to know where these. So
Keith's doing the technical thing here now. It's
super chat. Super chat.
Yeah, I've got rosemary, mint, thyme, and dill. No, I haven't got any dill outside the back door. And this year I'm going to see about getting some bay trees. I've never done that before, but they do look nice. So actually not like the 2 dead bay trees for outside the front door, because we've got a garden gnome that's nearly as tall as me.
He's not.
And it got blown over. Did you not know?
What?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
No. There you go.
He's quite large.
Mm-hmm. Nearly as tall as me.
Right.
Let's have a look. I'm talking drivel
Okay.
again.
I can't.
So, Joan, yeah, you're right about the marigolds. Somebody else was saying, Wobbly Centaur was saying that as well. So yeah, companion planting. There you go. But I don't know. Maybe they just go for the orange things, marigolds and nasturtiums and whatnot.
I don't know. So, Dane Chip, this missing dollar icon. I can't solve it right now. But if you have PayPal, you could do a donation to through that, which is to this email address, info@KeefCooks.com. Yeah.
Okay. We don't get woodchucks or marmots in England. In the UK, I don't think.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck could woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck would chop all the wood he could if a woodchuck could chop wood. I can't believe I did that. He married a smart ass. We know this. Anyway, yeah, but with there's a squirrel. I think there's only one that comes around the back. It's been at all the bird seed that I threw out on the ground the other day. So he's been burying things and eating things. So yeah, Joan, I have learnt that some herbs need to be in the house and some can do outside. I've had the mint in the house through the winter, and it's putting out long strands, which I've enjoyed, but it does get thirsty. I have to keep giving it lots of water, otherwise it just goes crisp. So, but I found recipes for different kinds of pesto online the other day. So, bog standard basil one, but also made with other things. So have a look if you're interested. So
yeah, Dane Chip, yes, that is my PayPal thing for donating dosh. Yeah, I've got a load of spiders in my shed, and I don't kill them or run away from them or anything. I'm impressed, because normally I hate creepy crawlies, especially slugs. Oh my god. Oh
yeah. So I can't believe that, Joan. I'm just astonished. I wouldn't have thought you'd get a single slug in Florida. I thought they liked Yorkshire. I thought that's where they all were.
They like cold and wet, don't they?
Oh, no. Tell you what though, I've just gone around hoovering the ceiling. I've been doing corners of walls and ceilings because winter is passing. But I really do like spiders. They are my friends. They kill flies, And I think having read Charlotte's Web repeatedly, I'm a sucker for a good spider. And
oh, you got.
So I leave them when I can see that there are spider nests. I'll leave them through the winter and let them get on with it. But once they're all dusty and bedraggled and looking like Halloween, then it's time to take them down.
Oh, okay, Jan the Nan, hello. You're a bit late. I don't know if you know about the clocks going forward, because we're finishing in quarter of an hour.
Who's that?
Jan the Nan.
Oh yeah. Hello, Jan the
Nan. Serious salamander. Yeah, well, you never know.
I've just seen what you're talking about. Not happening. Right.
Neil Pye, how do you make a Swiss roll? Push him down a mountain, not a hill.
Yay, spiders. Yeah, we've got mixed feelings here. So, yeah, it was ceilings. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Joan Strine, bottom line, probably.
Well, I don't know, but American fridges are like a walk-in wardrobe, aren't they? They're massive.
Oh, right.
Ours is like, titchy. Holds a bottle of milk. Jan, you don't have to apologise. We're still going after 15 minutes.
It's the solar charm.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, actually, when I was down in the kitchen before, I could just hear you talking, and it's just such a nice sound. I like it. Oh no, Jan the Nan. Okay, let's squeeze in all the fun we can. What on earth are you doing in the hospital bed at home? And I know I'm supposed to be all tactful and saying, I hope you're well and it's nothing serious, but oh dear. I hope you're going to be up and about. Oh, right.
A while ago, actually.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, I'm glad you've got internet and can look out on the world.
Jaden, do you know that some spiders you have in Australia can kill you just by looking at you?
I think that's his point.
Okay, Joan, $2,000. That is a lot. Yeah, we had ours would be about $400 or £500, but it's I don't know how many cubic feet it is, but it's just a single 60 centimeters wide, little bit of freezer in the bottom, fridge in the top. No ice maker, no water filter, none of that malarkey. No. So yeah.
Well, I mean, we do actually live in a really good water area, so I mean, we drink tap water. We don't put a filter on it or anything at all, and it comes out lovely and cold for most of the year, doesn't it, darling?
Brandon, yeah, we had the vaccine a month ago, just over a month ago. We had the first one, the Pfizer one, and as of now, they've done half of the UK population. They've done 25 million, which is a bit stupendous. Oh, thank you, 45. I'll take that.
What's that?
What?
I don't think so, but thanks. Oh, so are you stuck in bed the whole time then, Jan? I guess so. Right. So, what do you do? If it's not a daft question, what do you do? Because I mean, the rest of us felt sorry for ourselves on lockdown, but stuck in bed for the duration—that's the ultimate lockdown, isn't it? So, what works for you?
You watch cooking videos.
That's a good idea. Right.
Joan, French doors, like double doors, you mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a monster. That's the kind of thing that I always think of when, American fridge.
Can I just point out that the UK spelling of fridge is FRIDGE on account of that spelling there on there is kind of, it's technically correct, but it tends to mean something completely different in Britain.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll just leave that one.
Okay, check your boots for spiders. Yep.
Okay.
Danger. I wasn't about to cry.
I was wondering who was talking about. Well, I'll tell you why I was so long. I mean, apart from the fact that I was in a bad mood, I was making my coffee ever so slowly, but I've started doing papier-mâché, and honestly, when I was at school and I did this, it was straightforward, but I've managed to turn it into this major thing now. I don't know what I'm doing, but my God, the mess. It wasn't. It wasn't a mess when Keith was in the kitchen before, but I've been diluting PVA, and it's gone a bit lumpy, and I might have spilt some. And yeah, it was great. I'll be back later. Let's have a look. Oh, Moderna vaccine. I hadn't heard of that one. Right. Let's have a look. Watch TV. Watch YT. Def. Okay. That's you. Oh, you're rapping, Jan. Isn't she? Watch TV.
Might be.
Watch YT. Def. Okay. Oh, right. I shouldn't have said anything.
What?
Right. Oh yeah. Like chicken pie filling. No. What was it he said it was like?
Like chicken pot pie filling.
Chicken pot pie filling, yeah. All right. Cheers. Bye.
Yeah.
Have you told them?
What?
About future.
There's not been one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's all right then. So let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, ants. We're just not going to bother. We'll just carry on as is.
Well, we've got some descaler. What?
Nothing. Papier-mâché on a balloon and pop it. Yes. Yeah. And oh right.
Mystic Keef.
Sewing machines as well. Yeah. Sewing machines plural. You sound like my sister. So my sister is brilliant with sewing machines. I'm not. Let's have a look.
It just shows you, the correct use of commas.
Oh dear. Right, let's have a look. Daneship, yeah, I am. I'm giggly. That's the coffee. All right. Yeah, I don't think she's getting it, Brent. The one in the garage was good. Anyway, well, we tried. Right. Somebody change the subject.
Brenda, rescue us.
Yes.
Oh dear.
It's a variation on the goddess Freya.
Is it now?
Yes, after whom Friday is named.
Oh yeah, and she was in ABBA, wasn't she?
Oh, didn't know that.
Annie Freya.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, she was Annie Fried.
Right.
Hang on, I've just got to go stump off for a bit.
No.
Oh dear. Oh.
Brenda, don't die.
No. Oh. I think she knows exactly what she's doing. Jones Trine, you are a hooligan. Busted. Uh-oh. Cool.
Oh, when?
No.
Jan. But the school bus went under a bridge and took the roof off.
Mm.
When was that?
So, must admit, I'm not actually following the news. I'm basically doing as I'm told and waiting for it to be all over. So that's it. Dame Chip, behave. So, you see, she's... yeah, right. Yeah, I think we all got to go now. I think this is just getting silly. So, yeah.
Okay, Aya and Varg. Oof, woof. And Tra.
Right. Okay, quick change of topic.
Oh, it's going to be warm tomorrow. Thank you, Neil. You were close. Honestly. Right.
Oh, it's 14. We've got all the jokers today.
Well, you know, it's banter, isn't it?
It's banter. It's banter.
We need a bit of banter. Dame Chip need to sweep out garden. Go on.
I feel there's a joke coming up.
Bye. Yeah.
What are you doing?
What?
Sheep impressions.
Oh, just saying bye.
Ah.
Kind of done.
Oh my goodness. The story, the bus story.
Yeah.
I hope they were all right. Right. Oh, Sheldon's going to have some breakfast. Jaden, I expect, is going to go to bed. And somebody else up there. Oh, ew.
All right,
Make it
guys.
stop.
Yeah, make it. We're making it stop.
Going out with a whimper.
You've been shortchanged by 5 minutes, but you get a refund, so that's all right. All right. Okay. We will see you. Well, on cooking videos, but we'll do a live stream when we feel like it. So I don't know. All right. No. Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's been good fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
And see you next time.